this idea that like there's a complete disregard for the historical context of what we go through. It's a complete, and that is the traumatic part, which is going back to why we started this podcast. Allies, this is what's going on in that moment. I have a complete recollection of everything. I have to have gone to an HBCU. I can literally just have gone back the last 10 years. And you're going to sit in my face and tell me that nothing's going on. That's what's popping up for me in that moment. I just went back 10 years. Don't have any knowledge or context for what happened in Mississippi back. You have a close relationship with your grandparents or your auntie, and they've shared their stories. We ain't even got to go to the history books. We can go to lived experience from loved ones and the complete disregard and the racial discrimination that we have access to, what we know and have continuously been treated unequally and negatively because of our race. Simple stereotyping, treated with a hostile approach and attitude because of my race, racial profiling. So you take all of that and then you add on top of that my own hatred of myself. Now, I don't hate myself. I love being Black. I just told y'all. But there are those among us who have internalized all this hate and holds personal beliefs about their own race and racism in their own mind based on the messages they've received. And Kay, you've had the privilege of it starting at 10. I was sucking on a bottle, and that message, the moment my eyes touched the TV screen, that's when I got messaging. And I'm a brown girl. And the sad part was, I even got messages from, and my mom used to tell me this all the time. They used to always say, oh, look at your, what they used to call me, the dark child. I was considered the dark child. Now, if you can see me, if you don't know me, I ain't that dark. I'm brown, but I ain't the darkest of the darkest.
Wow.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Internalized racism. We are constantly receiving messages about our complexion, about our worth, and it comes internally and externally. So this is the racial trauma. So you add all that up and you wonder why we ain't all exhausted. We literally should have all be on an island somewhere in the institution, because we should be tied, like for real. But we're not. We are resilient people. But these are the common reactions to this. We talked about the increased stress, right? The compounding effect of all of this. The distraction and difficulty to focus.